The stun heard round the world.
It's crazy.
That was just incredible game. Heck,
never listen to him. He called it over about 3 different times.
I saw so many tweets, people saying like, I stopped looking. I thought the game was done. Then they look up and it's tied. I thought Hugh was dead to rights.
You can see on the mini map that Happy was lit up. He was sitting right underneath that poolside, just sitting in the corner. Oops, jumped over the wall, decided to throw that stun for whatever reason, and Happy was able to pick up those 3 kills. It was absolutely amazing.
And then, yeah, I said, I was like, does he have time to get this in overtime? And immediately just catches that stun in the face and falls, what, about 5 feet short to win that one. So let's take a look, though, at the key player matchup here as we are getting ready to go into Detroit uplink. Matt, run me through the numbers.
Accuracy for Aware, 0.98. Uplink KD, 39% of the team's caps, 2.33 caps per game. He looks extremely happy over there. They have a ton of momentum. They're feeling good about themselves. And then Clay, over on the Denial side, he's been crushing the entire series, but 1.10 in uplink. Only 14% of the caps. You kind of expect that. Not going to be that player that pushes up in the opposing team's base. Then, caps per, 1.67.
Yeah, you got to be a little frustrated if you're Clay. You put up on a 16-4 S&D. You're getting the slaying done. You get the first cap, I believe it was.
He almost can't play better than he's playing right now.
Yeah, and to lose like that, do you think Denial's the type of team that has it in them to bounce back after that devastating a loss?
No, I think they do. I think Clay is a huge leader, huge motivational factor in that. It's going to be those other guys to really pick it up and get that confidence. You don't see you don't see them challenging gunfights like they were earlier in the tournament. They're not as aggressive, not as just pushing up further on the map. They're kind of playing really slow. You saw it in that S&D game. They really didn't challenge much of anything, and now you see right there, Clay has a 1.40 KD on uplink in the tournament so far. So definitely looking for him to carry that Denial squad through this Detroit uplink.
He's already been having, outside of game 1, where I think he was actually the only player that did reasonable for Denial that first hard point.
He's the only one that went positive in the first hard point.
Yeah,
30 and 29.
Yeah, the rest of the team was really struggling in that one. But as we get this one started here, are you thinking there's going to be a game 5? Or do you think Aware closes this out?
Clay's been playing so good the entire series. You look at those uplink stats that they just showed. But I think, Aware has so much momentum. They're riding high. When you're, think back to when you used to play video games when you were a younger player, Maven.
Yeah, 20, 25 years ago.
Yeah, 30 years ago. When you started to gain that momentum, you got a ton of confidence, and you just kind of rode that for as long as possible. These guys have to be feeling great about themselves, and you see a hot start right here. They're going to put that 2 in right away. I don't think anything can stop these Aware guys right now. They are just playing so confident. Yeah,
and that's the scary part of this. Denial's that type of team, too, that plays off of momentum, plays off of hype, especially players like Clayster, like Attach. They really play off the momentum, and they don't have a ton going right now, but they can answer back here. They're going to go for 1. Does that get intercepted? No. Will fire through. So they come within 1, and a lot of action here just a minute into the first side.
That was going to be a huge play right there. Jumped on with Attach. If he was able to pick up those kills in the back of school, he could have pushed through that truck. They could have set up a nice little spawn trap, but he's going to be taken out. You see right now, Denial just playing super slow in the middle of the map. You need to get control over that school area and just push that drone straight through. They're taking so much time to get anything going on this more advantageous side.
Well, let's take a look at Haley. He's 7-2 right now. Fantastic stuff early on, make it 8-2. He's just going to keep lighting up Denial right now. Oh, God, the quick turn and slay there. Just lit J-Cap up, didn't even have a chance, and he's going to reset the ball. Smart play there as he is out to 9-2.
I think the scariest part about this Aware team is that we haven't really seen Happy play that well yet. He's had a phenomenal Orlando. Coming in from the league, he's had one of the best seasons of anybody. Kind of a breakout player in the COD League. Hasn't had that real breakout game on this LAN yet at this event. Definitely expect him to step it up here in the later portions of this match.
Well, do you think it has to do with the fact that accuracy's really been doing more?
He really has. That's a pretty good point.
But they will put through the dunk there. They were down 2 early, 3 unanswered for Denial as they're going to go up 1 with 3 minutes left in this first side. We'll keep eyes on with Attach here. He's actually going to get into school. This is the preferred push here.
He has nobody in front of him.
No one at all. He has a triangle of opposition is what he has.
It's amazing. How is he alive? He's still alive. Nobody's killed him. He is still alive, and there, Clay. He's going to pick up a kill on Happy. How is Attach still alive?
I have
He's been hit with every grenade possible.
There were at least 92 bullets that flew by him. He was hit with 7 stuns, and he has managed to make it through this, even still picking up kills. This is incredible stuff right now. Let's stay on with Attach as he's wearing some sort of special exosuit.
Right, he's just absolutely running through players of Aware. That's exactly what you want to see from Attach, and it's going to be J-Cap trying to get that one in. He's going to get a 2-point score. Denial starting to gain a little bit momentum from this good side. Exactly the start you wanted, but Attach making huge plays Replays over there.
That was all on attach. I mean, he baited so hard by staying alive there. He gave Clay a 2-piece. He's then able to get into their base, got a kill. I think he got a headshot on that player that actually took him out. Did a ton of damage there.
Love that play right there from Replays.
Walk me through it.
No, he tried to push through the back of school.
Okay.
Didn't have any cover in front of him. A lot of players we've seen, they would have tried to just slide up and force their way in, but he hid behind that left wall, kind of lined up that shot, was able to put that one in.
All right, and 6-2 advantage. If, you know, I asked you before, did Denial have it in him to come back in this one after such a devastating loss? I think the answer is 100% yes, as they are bringing it to Aware right now.
You also have to think, you know, playing on the more advantageous side, able to get a little bit more of those 2-point scores, and Jacob absolutely destroys Happy. You know, they got to feel pretty good about themselves, but going into the second half, they have to set a little bit of a better score. I think if Aware can get one more point on the board, take this down into that second half, you know, maybe down 3, you know, they can definitely make this a game.
Well, this is the push I think we saw at Envy earlier today. They were flooding through Elbow and Green and being able to get actually a lot of points this way as he's trying to get us. So he's completely surrounded. Unfortunately, both of his teammates that were trying to protect and move forward with him there were going to drop. Now you see the Elbow Green push coming here on the opposite side. You don't usually see this back alley push too much when you're coming from this side.
No, but JCap was able to pick up a huge intro kill, and it's going to get Replays all the way down that trailer, and he's going to be able to put in another 2-point score for Denial. So Denial coming out hot here in this uplink game on Detroit, starting off 8-2.
Yeah, and they're getting dunks from every which angle right now. 2 down for either side. We are in with JCap. They're going to be going through School this time. He's got one who's going to tag him up. He doesn't have to get taken out by accuracy. Attach picks up one as well. Everyone dropping right now mid-street in School. Huke in the window here, able to get one. I think we saw one jump over the wall as well to his left. That was called out. He should be able to flank this player here. Going to be able to pick up an easy second. Another one out the window. He saw it again as he goes over the wall. Pre-fires it, and just great awareness right now from Huke.
Yeah, you know, who's playing absolutely phenomenally the entire series. You're going to need the rest of the players, though, on the team to step up. And he is actually going in right now. He is just going to try and get that drone into the base. No time left, though. Missed that 1-point score at the end. So we're going to go into the second half with Aware down 8-2 against Denial. Do you think Aware has it in on a comeback? No, they're going to need a lot of 2-point scores.
Well, that, again, it was favored side for Denial. I think, for me, I mean, it's not that favored, but it's certainly the preferred side. Do I think Aware has it in to rally with 6 after what we saw in that CTF game with the last-second cap and then the heroics in overtime? Yes, I do.
It's going to take a lot, though. You know, Denial still can get on the offensive. You know, we see a lot of teams try and make that mid-Atlas throw or just kind of play the drone for yards in the opposing team's base. But you see Aware starting out pretty hot right there, picking up 2 early kills. TJ Haley absolutely destroys JCap over in the School, and they're going to be able to get this School control. They just need to push straight through. They need to get that drone over there pretty fast, so they're not going to have a lot of time to hold this down. But you see they're picking up kills left and right. It's going to be Happy. He's going to try and bring it in for 2. He's going to be taken out. TJ Haley still over there. Looks like Hook picking up some kills in the kill feed. Looks like TJ is going to jump in, get this 2. Very nice start there for Aware. You know, in the first 30 seconds, picking up a 2-point score.
You got to love Replays' stat line right now. I mean, he's 4-15, but he has 6 of their 8 uplink scores, which is really impressive stuff. He's been carrying the load when it comes to the scoring department here. But you got to think, being on this side now with that 4-point lead, he's got to get going a little bit in the slaying department.
Replays definitely needs to pick it up in the slaying department. Something interesting there that we saw, TJ Haley actually turned around mid-street. He actually got that drone as a pass. If they would have not have passed the drone, they might not have had 3 players go down there. If they would have just tried to run it into School and let him turn around and keep slaying, might have been able to rally off another one. But Replay's trying to make a play here, trying to get a 1-point score, not able to do so. Attach, he's going to drop mid-street. That's going to be 4 down for Denial. Expect a very fast push through School by Aware.
Here they come. They've got 2 inside of School, 1 pushing mid-street, and 1 kind of lagging a little bit behind the garage. But they've got 4-player aggression coming now. This is all going to come down to winning your gunfights here. And he's going to go for the 1-point toss. He comes up, I think, just a little bit short there. Not able to get it, but the ball has, the drone has been reset. Yeah, drone's going to go back to mid-map. It's going to be commanded by Replays. 5-17, but he's done a great job of controlling the drone. I feel like every time we go on with Denial, he's carrying that drone, letting the others slay around him. If there was a drone carried time statistic, he's at like 7 minutes. Yeah, he's got the drone pretty much the entire time. He's going to throw that one outside the map. There's only been 7 minutes of gameplay. Yeah, he's. I know. That's why I started laughing. He's going to be taken out mid-map. Happy, he's going to be working through School. He's just going to try and get that control for Aware, but they can't seem to get any kills going in the kill feed in their way. Haley going to pick up 2 mid-map, but he's going to be traded right away by Clay, and Clay's done a phenomenal job of controlling mid-Atlas, which has definitely led for Denial to pick up this easy, not
victory, but easy lead going into the second half. You know, up 8-4, 2 minutes and 36 seconds to go. It's looking very strong for Denal to win this one because he's doing a great job locking down that mid-map with the bow.
And Clay does get 2. Another one in front of him, can make it 3. That extra shield really helping there as he just cannot finish it, but he does get the assist, tries to EXO back over the wall, but will get picked off. I think that's 3 down right now for Denial. We need to see a push here. Let's see if they can get another one in. It's going to, well, the 3 down doesn't really matter at this point. It allowed them to get a little bit of mid-map control, but not any control inside the school as they're going to start going
They
forward.
never win those gun battles to get into school originally. You see TJ, he's going to try and throw that drone at one of the players of Denial. It's going to be Clay. Clay's just going to get rid of it. He's going to drop mid-map. Captain, he's going to come off the spawn. He's going to try and get pressure into school, try and make sure they don't get control of that. Almost gets taken out by TJ right there. That would have been a huge kill if they were able to get that. But aware, you know, they're doing a good job getting the drone now. They just need to get players over in school and start slaying.
So if you are Denial right now, Matt.
Yes.
Are you really looking to score at all, or are you just trying to reset as frequently as you can?
You see what Replays keeps doing. He keeps bringing it to the back of garage here, and they just keep slaying out the middle of the map. As soon as they get some kills, he tries to move it up. Not really anything too serious, trying to get a score. Just seems like they're just trying to waste the clock, and he's going to actually be able to try and get that one in. He's going to get a huge 1-point score and pick up a kill on a Happy. Phenomenal shot right there by Replays, and that might be the difference maker in this map.
Happy thought he had the interception, I think, but he was too far inside of the actual uplink.
Yeah, he was in the actual goal.
If he was forward about a foot or 2, I think he would have been able to take that one and run with it. But we are on board now with Haley, pushing up mid-street in front school steps, going to be coming in. But he has control here, but his teammates aren't here, and they don't have the drone, so it's not going to be all that effective. Replay, so that's a massive kill, because if he got in there, got around the corner, got a little bit of help, might have been able to get some pressure there, possibly go for it, dunk. But as it is, it gets reset. 10 more seconds until the drone.
It's so interesting. Every time Aware, you know, sometimes they'll have the drone over in school, and they have nobody pushed up. And then they have a guy finally pushed up, and they don't have the drone, so they've never been able to get on the same page. You know, they're OBJ players and they're Slayers.
And Replays really has turned it around, because I think he was 5 and 18 or something at one point, now 14 and 23. So when he needed to get the slaying done, and you just saw the big kill he had there at the back wall.
I mean, this is what he's been doing the entire game, bringing the drone to the back of garage, just kind of dancing around with it and throwing it away. And it's exactly a very smart play from Denali, you know, just wasting the clock. They're forcing the Aware team to try and push up and get that drone back. As soon as they get close, they play it, and then, you know, they have to set up mid-map again, and Clay just doing a phenomenal job slaying out of that position with the bow.
Yeah, this was oddball. Replays would have set some sort of time record.
Yeah.
But as it stands, he still does get the job done. He ends up finishing, we'll take a look at the actual KD right now. I know he led the way with actual drone
Clay was
scores.
huge in that game because he was able to lock down that middle of the map. It's all about drone control. If you can control the drone, obviously, best chance to score. And he actually dominated that game 35-23, able to just lock down the mid-map. But on the flip side, you had TJ Haley go 33-23, and then accuracy 32-22. Did a phenomenal job in the slaying department, 25-24 out of Hook, but Happy, you know, really struggling a little bit, 13-26. I think a lot of those kills, you know, accuracy's picking up, maybe just doesn't know how to play that.
Is that what it is? I mean, we've been talking about this all series.
If you're a Slayer and you have a support player picking up that many kills and you're not used to playing the same spots that they're playing in the same type of positions, your stats are going to struggle. You're not going to succeed playing in that role. So, you know, very difficult series so far for Happy.
So game number 5 is going to be what? Riot S&D.
Denal's very good at this map. You've seen it in the Pro League throughout the entire time. Denal, very good Riot S&D team.
You heard it here first. Matthew, Mr. X Morello, taking Denial in game number 5. Quick commercial break. Tweet out the stream. Tell your friends, families, and loved ones. We got some great Call of Duty action coming up after the break.